Ooh. You guys know what time it is, I think. I'm gonna wait for hopefully all of you guys to be on, and then we will get started. And if you guys don't get on, I will be making your picks for you. So you better be on. Why is this different? Where are my teams? Why did it? No. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Oh, did I click on the wrong one? No, that's not what I want. That's what else I made. This ain't good. I just clicked on the wrong one. Okay, good, there. Okay, who is all in the chat right now? I just need to know that who's in the chat right now. Okay, is it just you connecting? Because we are waiting for the first person, which is Eklund. I don't know where the others are. Yeah, I don't know where they are either. It says there's 3 people watching, but I want to know who the other person watching is. Hopefully they can come and watch right now, because I'm gonna be giving them random players. Okay, well, I'm gonna start with the expansion draft. And if what's his name doesn't show up in 2 minutes, he's getting a random player. So, the first round of this draft are the Minnesota Chillers. So hopefully the people can come and make their picks. Sorry if you hear echoes in the background, it's just my phone. I'm making sure it's still live. And I can also make sure I can chat and chat. Okay, so 2 minutes is on. He's on the clock for 2 minutes, starting now. Hopefully, they show up, and hopefully they can make their picks easily. Okay, who are the 3 people? Okay, I know Connected here. Who's the other 2 people in the chat? It might just be me as well, I don't know, but there's still an extra person. Okay, I can also just scroll down to see who they chose from other people as well. Oh, I know what player he wants. Yes, there are some protected players. I'm just on here. That way I can make it easier. The protected players, you just have to go down to, scroll down a little bit to my other posts. It's just I can't show them on the live, unfortunately, because I don't have the right app for it, so. Yeah. Oh, he has 21 seconds, but I know what player he wants to take. The Chiller, it's the Chillers roundup first, guys. So if you want to make your pick, you gotta make your pick now. Time is up. So the first ever player for the Tigers is going to be Tim Stutzla. Tim Stutzla is now a Quebec Tiger. Okay. Now it is time for the Thunder Bay to have their pick. And they are now on the clock. So hopefully they can also make their pick. So he has his first forward.
But I'm in no way ready to face the sun. God knows what I've become. Cause every cold and dark perverted room, every touch that wasn't meant for you, I could have been somebody's baby, but till then I guess I'll just keep coming.
Okay. Who is he wanting from that team anyway? Okay, I see who he wants from that team. It all depends on if he makes that pick first. Tim Stutzla was the first one to go from them, but I do know what team. I don't want that one either. So, go back to the Chillers. Oh, it's the Chillers round. You gotta take someone from the Chillers that's available. He has 35 seconds left. Okay, 21 seconds. I know who he wants from each team, so as long as they're still available, I'll have to give them to them. Okay, 5 seconds. Time is now up. From the Chillers, Thunder Bay will be taking center Austin Matthews. So Austin Matthews is now off the board. Okay, Connect Me. It is now your turn to make your pick. You can make your pick for the player from the Chillers. So, who do you want? Charlie McAvoy. So your first defenseman from the Minnesota Chillers will be Charlie McAvoy. Now, it's your pick again. This pick is now from the Vancouver Veterans. So, make your pick. So, go to find who's available, and you can now make your pick. Well, you can only take 2 defensemen, dude. You have to have at least 3 forwards, 2 defensemen, and 1 goalie after this draft. So, you have to have that requirement. There's only 6 teams, so who are you going to be taking from the Vancouver Veterans? Who's now the Veterans round? Figure out who you're taking. I should probably put you on the clock. You are now on the clock. I forgot to put you on the clock. That's my bad. So it's your pick again. Who are you getting? Matthew Chuck, is he available? Let me just make sure he's available. I just want to check to be safe. Okay, from the Vancouver Veterans, you guys are taking Matthew Chuck. Okay. Now it is back to the Thunder Bay, and I already saw who he wanted to take on his channel again, because apparently he's not able to talk. So if I go back to his channel, who does he want from the Veterans? He ain't getting Matthew Chuck, so he's gonna be getting someone else that's random. From the Veterans, he will be taking. So he got Matthew Chuck his start. So from the Veterans, he will be taking. He'll be taking right winger Sam Reinhart. Okay, and now it's. I'm only doing that because he's unfortunately not able to talk. So I will now put this the Tigers back on the clock. This is why you kind of wish everyone was able to at least look at or at least able to be able to talk right now. Now, did he post a player on who he wanted from this team? I kind of hope he did. If he did, I'm gonna give it to him. If not, I have to go random. Okay, so he wanted. Doesn't say what player he wants from him. It's kind of unfortunate. So I hope he just shows up. And then after this, the next team will be the Vipers. Will be my team, unfortunately. I'll have to see who I lose. It looks like you'll be taking Demko from me. But we have to wait for that for the next round. Because they said who they want. I'm just giving them who they wanted at that time. But I didn't say who he wanted from the Veterans. So from the Veterans, what do I give him? Because he's most likely not going to respond. Perchy, if you're here and you're watching this, I hope you're okay with the random players I'm giving you. So, sorry if it's not, but this is why I need people to be able to talk. Time is up. So, he will be getting defenseman Jakob Slavin. And then he already told me who he wants from my team, which unfortunately for me is going to be Thatcher Demko. Oh, right, I guess I gotta lead the goalie. So, Thatcher Demko is now a Tiger. So I'm gonna save. Now, who did Perchy want for my team? Perchy wanted Perchy was wanting from the Vipers Miro Heiskanen. So Miro Heiskanen is now a Steezy Selly. And now it is now back to the Halifax Huskies. So Konechny, you are on the clock to take a player from the Victoria Vipers. William Nylander. Darn it, that's one player I was hoping you would not take from me. So William Nylander is now a Steezy Selly. Or, sorry, Husky. That is my bad. Don't worry, I'll delete these players after. Okay, so now we are on to the Rage. And it's your pick again. You still need a forward, a defenseman, and a goalie. So, make your choice. It is still the Huskies' pick. Still Konechny's pick. Who will he take? I should probably put him on the clock. I keep forgetting to do that. You're now on the clock. That's my bad. Nick Suzuki is now a Halifax Husky. So you still need a defenseman and a goalie. And we are continuing. Who did Perchy want from the Osland? Yeah, Suzuki is. Okay, so back to Steezy Sellies. Who will they be taking from? So I gotta go to his channel because he's not able to talk. So from the where are they? From the Rage, he will be taking defenseman Evan Bouchard. So he has not finished his defense, so he needs a goalie and a forward. And now we go to the Quebec Tigers pick from the Rage. So, Quebec, you are now on the clock. Oh, wait, that's not the team I wanted to go to. You are now on the clock to make your pick. So hopefully you will respond to that. So, and if not, I'm gonna have to see who you wanted from them. So let's see, did he say anything on who he wanted from them? No, he did not. Did he? So, this is the last pick being taken from the Rage. Let's see, he didn't say anything about who he wanted from them, so just level there. Okay, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to give him a random player unless he can respond. We have 4 people in the chat now. Who are the other 2 besides Osling and Konechny? I don't know if it counts me as one. Probably does. So this is now the rage round. So who will be taken by the Tigers? You have 44 seconds left to make your pick before I give you a random player. Figure out who's also available too. So who does he also need? He still needs 2 forwards. Ugh. Not really many players. We still need a defenseman. But let's see. Okay, no response. So, the Quebec Tigers will be selecting Travis Konechny from the New York Rage. Oh wait, what if it's still their pick? They are now back on the clock, this time to take a player from the Toronto Vikings. I almost made that mistake. So, they're back on the clock for 2 minutes. Let's see, did he say who he wanted from them? I'm just gonna check. He did. No, he didn't say who he wanted from them. So, will he respond this time? Let's see. Gotta check who's available. I also gotta see who's available. I forgot who's available. He still needs a forward and a defenseman. So, oh shit, I just realized something too. You and wait, Konechny, I have a question for you. Are you going to take the goalie this round or the goalie next round? I need to know that. I need to know because it's either going to be, because both of you guys don't have a goalie yet, and these are the final 2 teams. So if he doesn't get a goalie from, if you take the goalie here, he gets the next goalie. But if not, he's gonna get a horrible goalie. So that's why I'm asking you that. Just let me, because the goalies you can take from the Vikings are Blackwood and Knight, which you need to have goalies, so no matter what. There you go. Wait, or do you have a goalie? Wait, did you take a goalie? No, you didn't have. You have not gotten a goalie yet. Wait, take a goalie this round or take a goalie next round? Anyway, time is up. So with his pick from the Toronto Vikings, he will be selecting forward. So from the Toronto Vikings, they'll be taking forward Brad Marchand. So it is now back to Stevie Sully's pick, which he wanted to take. The Steezy Sellies want to take from the Vikings forward Lucas Raymond. So overalls are slowly climbing up. So Steezy Sellies want, that's not who I want to be under. Steezy Sellies want Lucas Raymond. Okay, and now it's up to you. It is now up to Konechny for the next 2 picks. Which, I don't want the Chillers. I want the Huskies. So, who will you be taking from the Toronto Vikings? back up to you. If you don't take a player here, you will be taking, or a goalie here, you will be taking the one of the next 2 goalies from the Goblins. Okay, Blackwood is now a Husky. I guess I gotta delete the goalie. Okay, now for the final pick, your final pick that is, who will you be taking from the Dallas Goblins, the Fbhl champions? The Beast Cup champions, that is. Roman Yossi, your final defenseman? Wrong button. Where is he? There he is. Roman Yossi is now a Halifax Husky. Wait, just give me a second. I'm just checking something. Okay. That is the final pick for you out of your 6. So this is your forward, or your team without me adding your other players. FBHL stands for Fire Beast Hockey League. Yeah. Okay, so that was your final pick. The Steezy Sillies are now up, which they will be taking, if I could find them. Oh yeah, you're good. That's all good. So the Steezy Sillies from the Dallas Goblins. They will be taking goaltender Logan Thompson. I keep forgetting to do that. Now for the final pick in this expansion draft. Who do the Quebec Tigers want from the Dallas Goblins? So, they need a defenseman. So, did he say anything about who he wanted? He said he wanted 2 players from them. He wants Sanderson. Wait, they have Sanderson, right? Yeah, he wants Sanderson and Bedard, but only one of those players is a defenseman. So the player that he will be receiving will be, I forget his first name, Jake Sanderson. That is the end of the expansion draft. I will make sure I add your players, and I also have to sub out the players that were also lost in this draft already. So, I will be seeing you guys, and I will post the schedule eventually, whenever I can figure out what the schedule is going to be, because I feel like it's going to be hard to make. Harder than the last one. So, I will see you guys. Hope you have a good one, and I guess you can start trading.